Yeah, where's Ling Lu? I could use a happy ending, you know.
Don't you know that's actually illegal?
Yeah, Big George doesn't give a flying fuck. You know, what can they say? I mean, Ling Lu's, you know, she's not a citizen, therefore U.S. law doesn't apply to her.
I don't know if that's necessarily true, George. But
Yeah, have you ever read up on the laws? I haven't, but Big George, you know, he knows, you know. You need to respect your elders there, nephew. You're doing all this vlogging, you know, I'm over
yeah,
here.
respect my elders. George, it seems like you need to fucking grow up. When are you gonna grow up and meet a nice lady, you know, get married, settle down?
You wanna go meet a nice lady? Let's get in your car, take me down to the BP. Let's go, you know, go to the ATM, take out about $50, meet a nice lady.
That doesn't sound like you're meeting a nice lady and getting settled down. I mean, there's a thing about settling down, George.
What's the thing about settling down? You know, you fuck the bitch, you settle down. You know, maybe you came in and, you know, you give it a plan B in the Planned Parenthood card and kick her out.
Come on, George. Are you even a Christian?
Yeah, you know, Jesus, hallelujah.
Okay, well, teach me about Christ.
On the 12th day of Christmas, Jesus said, "Those shall be broads."
I don't think Jesus said that.
Yeah, that's something Jesus said. You know, I would know that. I once started a church with my boy Paulie.
Oh my gosh, George, what the fuck? Well, let's go and see. Give me a day in the life of George.
Okay, so, you know, I wake up, I jerk off, you know. I got, you know, the bottle of Jack Daniels next to the bed. Chug that immediately. Go to take a shower. Drink like 3 beers. You know, brush your teeth with the tequila. Then, you know, have breakfast. You know, it's a nice, you know, breakfast. Some leftover, you know, New York pizza from the night before. And, you know, a couple beers with your breakfast. You know, cereal with beer. You know, the good stuff. Then, I grab a 12-pack and head to the car. You know, I gotta have something to get me, you know, out to work. And then Big George, you know, he goes to a parking lot at a company, you know, eliminates all the cameras, brings out his trusty little saw and his trusty little wagon and starts loading up on catalytic converters. Then Big George puts them in his trunk. Then Big George goes, you know, to the scrapyard and sells them. You know, Big George makes a lot of money. Then you know what Big George does? I go to the liquor store and, you know, I spend that. Get some booze, get some weed. You know, and then after that, I probably got, you know, a couple $100 left. That's enough money to, you know, go pick up a broad from the BP on the way home and get one of them, you know, them gas station boner pills. You know, the thing with the rhinoceros on it. You know what I'm talking about. Get one of those, a lot lizard, you got a bunch of beer and weed, go home, you know. That sounds like a good day in the life.
That's what I'm talking about.